I just changed my name here. Okay, perfect.
This is good. This is good. Mattia, how are you, brother?
Yeah, I'm doing good. My injuries are doing better. My shoulder is healthy, so I'm actually really good. Doing really good.
Mattia,
I hear you two times, three times.
maybe because you are
YouTube.
in the live stream as well. You have to mute the YouTube live stream, and then it's good.
Okay, just a second. I don't have the YouTube stream open right now.
Okay,
Wait.
open
It's
it
okay.
if you
It
guys
was
want.
mine. It was mine.
If you
It
guys
was
want, you
mine.
can open the YouTube live stream because of
Yeah.
the comments. We have
Okay.
a lot of Macedonian flags in the comments. Big
Oh.
support for Ivan. What is
Oh.
this?
They
We are
don't know what is about to come, guys. I'm sorry.
It's already first 2 minutes. Wait, wait.
I am already pumped, I'm
this is
ready.
going to be interesting, eh? Like yesterday, Sandris and Peter, they only need Kirsten says, one candle and a wine, and then it's a date. They're too nice. They're too nice. Too nice. But let's start it properly, like every podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lion Pride Arm Wrestling League 2 podcast series, podcast number 4. We have two very special guests in the house, two top rollers.
Two famous top rollers.
In
Yeah, yeah,
next
yeah.
live. Yeah.
Top rollers. Um, Let me introduce them properly. First, we have the strongest Macedonian arm in the open category and the winner of multiple World Cups tournaments in 3 different weight classes, pulling in 70, 75, and 80 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, big applause for the phenom from Macedonia, Ivan Serafimovski.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming, Ivan. His opponent, very young and up and coming superstar from Italy, is a multiple Italian national champion in the junior and in the senior category. Also, he has won multiple World Cups all around Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, big applause for Italy's own Mattia Vezzola. Oh, look at these forearms.
You know,
Mattia,
deep
Mattia,
inside, my friend, deep inside.
you should you somehow, if it would be possible to, because everybody flexing muscles, if you could flex your tendons, brother, this would be, I think you will have the best flex ever. What
That
I
will
s-
be out of scale, my friend. We cannot measure that. It's too much. Too much.
Yeah. So what I saw in Italy now was too crazy, brother. Even we are telling him, me and Kirsten, even Mattia, take it easy. You have a very important match. Okay, no problem. I see him suddenly, oh,
Yeah,
going,
I saw the live. I saw everything.
going crazy, man, going crazy. So it was very interesting, very interesting. I had the pleasure to watch you both live. I saw even in Serbia last year, and not so long ago, 2 weeks ago, I saw Mattia live pulling in Super Match Italy. Look at this. I'm drinking my coffee every day out of this.
Oh, the best cup in the world. One sip
I
of that cup will make you like 20% stronger
I
in the
I
hook.
feel already back pressure and rising going
Yeah.
back. So guys, the big question here is, who is gonna top roll from you guys? Or will we see it? Yes, even
That's a
Even can do it all, actually. Of course, he's a deep inside hooker, an all-out hooker, but man,
I
I
can I can hook, but I can top roll too, but sometimes I'm not sure maybe. But when I try after, I feel good, but I always go for the, 100%.
in
I
my
know what I'm
opinion,
good at.
in my opinion, this will probably be the best match of the night for me. I think this can be the best match of the night. And last event, we opened, and I don't know why this is like this in MMA also as well, and in East versus West. They always start opening the matches with with some matches which are and then building up to the main event. But I saw a lot of people, you have to take attention from the people from the start, when they come to for example, people, we will have a lot of guys in the crowd which are a little bit unknown to arm wrestling. So if the first match is not so good, I think the tension is not there. So I was thinking a lot which match to put first as the opener, and you guys will open the Lion Pride 2 event. So
A hook war in the opening.
yes,
That's going
so
to be
Pretty
fun.
good.
this will be crazy. We have so many guys in the chat. Man, this is crazy. Let's read some. We have mostly flags everywhere. Italian flags and pizza also everywhere as well.
We like to be proud of these things, We are not proud of our strength, but for our food, mostly.
So yeah, we see also Daniel Avramovsky writing 0-1 in the 91st minute.
Shout out to Daniel. Yeah, he's my friend.
So let's start like this. Arm wrestling community, I mean the hardcore fans, European fans know you, arm wrestlers know you, but I would like for both of you guys to introduce yourselves, tell firstly how you got into arm wrestling, how long do you do this great sport we love, and yeah, what does this match mean to you? Let's start with Ivan because he's a little bit older and he's the blue side. We always start with the blue side.
Always respect for the others,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Full name and everything or no?
Yeah, I mean, a name we know. I introduced you, but you can
Yeah.
start with the name as well.
I
Maybe we use
started
something in the montage.
I
Yeah.
started arm wrestling when I was like maybe 20, 21 with my friend. Like I was arm wrestling, before in school, something like that, but I
Mhm.
was never strong. I was maybe when I started, I was the weakest among them all.
Really?
Yeah, I was the weakest. But when I started in the with my friend, he had only, like a table his father made for him. And we started to gather, from other cities, but they were like 1, 2, 3 years in the sport before me. And I was the weakest for the first 2 years. Then I started to gain, like maybe 22, 23. I started to gain a lot of strength in my hook, in my wrist. 22, 23. Then I realized what is it about arm wrestling. It's not just about, I always trained hook like this and to the side, like this and to the side. No wrist, no top roll, no pronation, nothing. And I quickly started to gain into it all. And then I went in tournaments in Serbia, Bulgaria, Kosovo, Albania, and I never lost. The first loss was 2 years after, and in Albania from a Georgian guy. That's when first I felt, the Georgian strength. Then I was excited for the super match in Italy. I was calm, I didn't know what will I do, and it turned out to be not that hard in my category. They weren't that strong, and I didn't even think that I can beat that Italian guy. He was so big. I was just aiming to qualify for East versus West. Then when I get in Turkey, then was my
Sorry
best
for
shape.
interrupting you. Even you pulled in the 80 kilo in Super Match Italy, right?
Yeah, 80
Okay.
kilo. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And when I get it you know, in Turkey, and there was like Bacho Digimashvili, Zaza, Kersten was in my category. And the first pick, I didn't like to pull with Bacho because he's younger and I saw he's very strong. And the
Mhm.
first match was with him. And what to do. And on the start, I caught him in a hook from a fast, start, and but I had a lot of pain in my tendon. No, know why. The injury cut back, and I was holding him pretty easy, and I was surprised. He is a big star in Georgia. Then with Zaza, he was hella strong. I caught him here, and from here he pulled me out. Same with Kirsten Kirsten was strong too. We had like maybe 20 seconds match even with Zaza and Kirsten. I was overall happy, even if I lost, I knew that I gained something, to get to that stage is very impressive for me and for the things that I done.
Man, it's very impressive considering that the Macedonian nation that you don't have a federation really. We spoke about it, but let's say to the people as well, and you being the guy who's pushing the sport in Macedonia is really huge. You live pretty much on the border,
Yeah,
so you're very close to Kosovo, to Serbia, to Albania. This is why you go Bulgaria as well. This is why
yeah,
you go in various tournaments in different nations. Um, Mattia, we see some very disrespectful comments. Pineapple pizza, um,
Oh, please.
a pizza with pineapple, pizza with ketchup.
I
What
don't
is
want to hear that. No, no, please, please. My Italian ears are bleeding. No, please.
only
But why is
Ivar on
this?
pizza.
Okay, okay, look at this. Pineapple on pizza, I understand, but it's crazy. I never. But you know, my first job as a waiter, I worked in Serbia, but in the best pizza place in the whole city, you know. So I worked
Yeah.
with pizza for 4 years. So I saw different pizzas and stuff. But the biggest difference, brother, between pizza in Serbia and in Balkan, let's say, and pizza in Italy is we put so much meat on this pizza, brother.
Oh my God.
And then when I go to Italy,
There is
brother,
no meat on pizza.
this pizza in Italy is for poor people. You know, in Serbia, this is you eat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know
Same,
what I
same.
mean, Ivan?
Yeah, their pizza is like, I always eat margarita. There is like traditional. I love to go to Italy and to try pizza, the first thing, because I'm a big lover, of pizza. When I eat in Macedonia or in Serbia, I like them, but when I go, they are different, but I don't know, they're like thin, and then you have that big bread.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
While where we are, it's all the same.
Yeah. Where I was, the ladies who made the pizza were always, focusing that the pizza is, same. But when you take the piece, that the piece doesn't go down like this. And I go to Milan, and I was like, man, I will eat the best pizza in the world. Okay, maybe we got some wrong place. Last time I came now to Super Match Italy. I did not eat pizza because my wife is on a special diet, so we did not eat pizza, so I cannot say. So maybe I ate pizza in the wrong place in
Yeah, yeah.
Milano.
Pizza is actually very different across Italy. So it depends where you go, you will find completely different pizzas. Yeah.
Where is the best pizza?
I would say the southern Italy fans are gonna hate me for this, but I think that the North Italian, the pizza in the North Italy is better actually. And yeah, Italians are gonna hate me a lot for this. So yeah.
We see a lot of Italian fans now with Macedonian flags in the comments.
Yeah, yeah. All Italians fans are gonna quit after I say this, but yeah.
We have a super disrespectful comment from Kirsten. Pizza with Nutella. This is
No,
great.
no, no, my God, pizza is Nutella. Kirsten, please,
Yeah,
we are friends, but no.
Mattia, you would have to beat him again for that comment.
Yeah, yeah. I will have to punish him for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey, good. Guys, smash the like so we push it more. Millions of people in the comments. Let's make it 2 million. Mattia,
yeah.
you started very young in this sport. I saw some matches from you and pictures when you look like you are 11 on these pictures.
No, not actually 11. I was 13, 14 mostly, and I got into the sport mostly thanks to my dad. He introduced me to a gym where they had another wrestling team where I started to train. And
Wow.
yeah, I was 14, but at the time I looked way younger than I actually were. But yeah, I weren't really strong in the beginning. I started to have some results after 3 years of training. I couldn't even manage to go in the seniors in the beginning, uh, also because I were young. But in the junior class, I always did pretty good. I had some national titles. But yeah, in the seniors, I got some serious results in the last 2 years. Yeah, I'm the title holder of the senior 85 kilo category for the last 2 years. So yeah, in total four titles in the seniors because I always won with the left and with the right.
What would you say is your dominant arm?
My dominant arm is actually my left. Because some years ago I got injured on my elbow, on the right hand, on the right, and since then my right is always a little bit behind my left, but my right at this level is gonna be enough for even, so I'm fine, I guess.
You're too serious, brother. We are kidding. Don't kill us, brother.
After
Even
this, if I'm gonna lose, it's gonna be a very bad, but I'm
no, man.
confident.
No, no, no. This
I'm
is
confident too. So we will see who is more confident.
this is always the bad thing. This like a sword with two edges. When you're confident, when you talk, it's great. When you win, makes it even
Yeah,
greater. But
yeah,
if
but
you
you have to
lose,
prove it. Yeah, yeah, you have to
yeah,
prove
man, of
it.
course. You see, Conor McGregor, if he will quiet, nobody will know who he is. Now, he
Yeah.
stopped. He's, doing stuff, and still everybody talks about him. So, yeah. Um, Mattia, you are an all-out inside puller. You were like this since the beginning, or you tried to figure out some different styles and ended up there?
In the beginning, I actually were a top roller, so
Okay.
I changed my style after 2 years in the sport.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Quite late actually.
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn the style by myself because I
Mm-hmm.
didn't have high level teachers, so high level coaches. So I had to learn by myself. I had
Which is crazy, brother. Italy is so populated with arm wrestling, man.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what surprises me. Yeah, I was just wanted to ask, do you have coaches or something like that?
Yeah, yeah, right now I'm by myself. I had a very good coach in the after like 2 years in the sport. That is Daniel Sircana. Is a Chris Strong Italian hook puller, and he taught me some good stuff for a hook. And since then, I became a all-out inside puller.
Mm-hmm, very interesting, man. One thing I noticed now, because yeah, we speak about Italy now. I noticed how much people, also newcomers, are in Italy in this sport. I think Italy, when it comes to people being, arm wrestling, and it's such a big country as well. I think Italy can
Yeah.
maybe be okay. Let's say Russia is too huge, but let's count the countries here. Okay, I think Italy is the most populated when it comes to arm wrestlers. I think is
Yeah, yeah. Italy is developing fast. As about arm wrestling, really, it's thanks to Hermes, of course, Gasparini,
yeah.
and yeah, thanks to him, the sport became huge in Italy. And also, I have a YouTube channel where I publish some stuff about arm wrestling, and it's really Italian fans of arm wrestling are a lot, and I can see that
Mm.
from the YouTube, and yeah, it's growing the sport here, and I'm very happy because we have some very good new talents here. So it's becoming really a big thing here.
Yeah, man, amazing. And this is why I wanted to say this is because it's a big possibility that next year we're gonna do a big Lion Pride event in Italy. So I think this can
Can't
be
wait.
huge. This can be huge. Maybe we do it once and it's very good, and we keep on doing it. Let's say more often in Italy because I loved it. I loved it. I felt like home. I can tell it like this. So I loved how I felt and how the energy was and how everybody was. So beautiful
Yeah, yeah.
tournament,
The,
beautiful
the,
people,
the Italian Federation, the Italian Federation also is
amazing,
very professional. Yeah, amazing. It's very
amazing, bro.
professional. They organize the events, the competition, the tournaments. They are. They also have um, a sector where they coach some new
Mhm.
athletes. So they have some courses. So it's really complete. The federation also is
Yeah, man,
doing
and
a
it's
very
amazing.
big
You know,
job.
if I need Italian athletes, I write Katia. In 10 minutes, I get 20 athletes who are
Yeah.
amazing. So this is also one thing that they push and they fight for their athletes. You know, Katia was, hey Alex, come here. I want to introduce you somebody. It's beautiful. I think it's amazing. Ivan, my friend, you see this guy very confident, talking, smiling, having iron forearms. You know, what
Oh
is
my
this,
God,
my
what is
friend?
that? Oh my God.
Even I think Ivan is doing too much pronation, so you have to look that your wrist doesn't get
Zero
bent back.
pronation.
Oh,
Zero
zero
pronation. Everybody
relation.
asks me that.
Oh
Everybody
my,
asks me like, you do pronation. I don't do pronation, bro.
all natural.
It's
Yeah,
genetics.
Oh my God.
I think like me and Mattia have a similar style, you know.
Very
Similar
similar
pulling,
stuff.
similar styles. We go here, we don't go like too much here. It's similar, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
I
yeah.
I even watch it when he pulls a top roller, I hook the same, he hook the same. But we will see who is
You know
faster,
what's
who is
interesting for a hook puller? The biggest problem is a good hook puller.
Yeah, that's really a good point.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
do agree.
I always talk to myself, you know, I'm not worried about top rollers, I'm worried about hook pullers.
I
Yes,
always say that in Italy too. They always say like, "Oh, but Ivan is a hooker, so you won't have problems." But I'm like, no, that actually my biggest problem. He's a hook puller, so yeah, it's very hard for me.
I'm super excited about this match. We had the pleasure to watch, I think, two of the best hook pullers we have today in East versus West. Ivan Matushenko and Alijan Muratov. In
Crazy
first
match.
round, when they hit
Yeah.
inside, bam! This was like a shotgun, you know, the
Yeah,
sound
yeah,
boof,
yeah.
when they get inside, boof, and no movement, and then Matushenko pulls and Alijan slips, bam! Engin was sitting here next to me, and he was like, "What is this? Is crazy! This is crazy!" Everybody was like,
But Matushenko got his pronator good, you know. He
"Mm."
grabbed him, and after that round, Alijan readjusted, and he just, you know, he. It was hard, but he was pretty much stronger than him.
Uh, we will go back to this, but let's talk about your guys' match, which is very important. And even, okay, I cannot ask your game plan, but let's say, what do you expect from Mattia? Do you think do you think it's a very big point who will enter better? Let's not even faster, but enter better. Or and do you think you are faster, or do you think Mattia is faster?
Yeah, I think I am faster than him.
Hmm.
Well, I saw in the videos, you know. Maybe he has a good press, better than mine for sure. Maybe even not. I don't know. I never arm wrestled him. When I was in Italy, he was in juniors. He didn't compete in seniors,
Hmm.
and I don't know. I think that even if I get a good spot, you know, that he won't move me, you know.
Oh, so you think if you get in a good position, it's
Yeah,
over, eh?
if I get in a good position, yeah, I can hang on, you know. But I won't, waste my time. I will just go to the pad.
So you plan to end this match fast, yeah?
Yeah, fast and quickly. 3-0 and go home.
No, that's not fun.
This is fun.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna bleed you, my friend. I'm gonna stay. If I'm dominant, I'm gonna stay here for a long, long time. It's gonna be a long, long night, my friend.
I'm not stupid, bro. I will let you go.
We're gonna make it entertaining. We're gonna make it big. It's gonna be a hook war, my friend. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be over.
Everybody expects a long match, you know. So even don't. What is this? Where do you hurry, brother? This first match. You have 9 more matches. So after this, so no hurry, no
We
hurry.
have to get the crowd pumped, you know?
I think the place will explode. The place will explode. I will explode for sure,
Really.
100%. We have also very cool commentary team. We'll switch it up. Petrus Peridis from Greece is also coming. We have some Greece commenting. We have Gabor from Hungary. We have David Nikolic who was commenting last time. Myself, and maybe, but still won't announce it. Mr. Rino Masic will also be in attendance. So it will be very very interesting. But we still wait for Rino to give us the thumbs up. Um, So, Mattia, same question for you, my friend. Do you think the speed will be important, the entrance will be important, and I see you kind of start like pressing, bob, and then you go into this hook, but it's different. It's different as of course every hooker starts, like he's gonna press, but you really start like you will press and then poof,
Yeah, yeah,
or,
yeah.
or you just finish it with the press if you feel that you can, or you just hang on and hook.
Yeah, it really depends. If I feel very dominant, yeah, I tend to go for a press, but I really like to start with my arm in the center to have my side connection. And yeah, I think that our styles are similar. My hook is maybe has some differences, but the start will definitely be very important. And I'm gonna be fast that day. I'm gonna be very fast. I'm gonna train that much for a explosive start. I'm gonna take the lead, and then I'm gonna wait for a very good spot. You know, I'm gonna bleed you like just here with my pronator engaged, and yeah, it's gonna be so fast.
You will lose the pronator in first round. Trust me.
Even you have a longer arm. Do you think, Mattia,
Yeah,
that this
that's
can
my
be a
advantage.
problem?
Yeah, yeah. I think it will be a problem from here. That
Yeah, yeah, that's I consider that Ivan is a very tall puller, so yeah, that's gonna be hard to deal with, definitely.
Um, a question for you, Ivan. Um, how do you see the match developing? Do you see, let's say, of course, you said you want to finish the match 3-0, but do you favor yourself as a, because if it stops, it will come down to the endurance. Because yesterday I talked with Peter and with Sandris, and they are probably gonna go outside both. And I don't know if an endurance is a factor there. If somebody is stronger hand, then I think it's over. Yeah, but here, if you get stuck here in the middle, I think endurance will play a big factor. Do you think you can out endure this Italian superstar?
I don't know because I I fought with a Bulgarian guy who is like endurance like devonlarratt. Like I don't know how to compare him. I beat him first round fast, then I took the position, and he he climbed like this, and we stay and we fought like maybe for a minute and a half, one round. Then he won, and everybody said, when he stops you, he defeats you. He even if he stops Plamen, for example, and I like that, for example, he will beat him. Like he is that endurable. For the fight with him, I think I can endure. Because I endured with him. I think Mattia won't be a problem, or maybe he will. I don't know. We never pulled, but I am preparing as that as well. My conditioning to be good, my strength. Mostly, I'm preparing my hook for the top row. Maybe that will be like a second option.
If the hook doesn't go well. So
Yeah,
that's what you mean. Okay, okay, okay. It will be interesting. It will be interesting. We saw when two hook guys meet each other that if the hook option is not the going well, one guy tending to go outside. I think it was in a Prudnik match where he could not win in a hook and then he went to top roll and he won with top roll. I cannot remember which match that was. So watching millions of.
Maybe against Babayev it
Yeah,
happened.
could be. And Morozov is also in my mind one match where he
Oh, I'm
went
with
in,
Morozov, yeah.
yeah, where he went in the hook and then he went outside and won like this. Um, your style is either loved or hated in the
yeah.
sport. We have the era of top roll right now. Maybe 90% of the first like athletes in all of categories are top rollers. But we have very special hook pullers in our sport. So how would you guys rank the, let's say, all-time hook pullers, starting with you, Ivan? Let's say top five all-time hook pullers.
Maybe number one would be like Todd Hutchings, of course. I forgot. Sorry, Uncle Todd. Yeah, I forgot. Todd Hutchings is my, top of the top. I would say like a goat of hook. This couple of years, I can't explain. He beat everybody. Garbayev, Irakli, who else? Prudnik, Sagov, which he was very big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he is number one. Second, Matushenko, Babayev, uh, who else? And I pretty much loved. He's not a hooker, somewhere like a press. Aktaev, the Kazakh guy. I watched
Okay,
him
yeah,
too
yeah.
much.
And you have
Yeah.
one spot left, number five.
Todd Hutchings, Babayev, Matushenko. Who else I said?
Talgat, you said, yeah.
Aktaev.
Target, yeah.
Yeah, Talon. And maybe five. Yeah, I would say like John Barzenk. Yeah, he has a good hook too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, John Barzenk is, he tends to test himself.
Yeah.
If somebody pulls hook, he will go hook, and that's why he's special.
Is he the goat for you?
No, Todd Hutchings for hook Todd Hutchings, but
No, no.
for
For overall arm wrestling.
yeah, yeah, John Barzenk is
Okay.
when I watch him, I get like
Mm-hmm.
goosebumps and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Even when he loses,
Yeah.
he's
Mattia, what about you? Let's give us top five hook pullers.
I, I would also say Todachinks and Matushenko. They're my top two. After them, I also like very much Bulgarian style hook. So I would say Krasimir and Sasha Andreev. I really love that style of hook. And fifth position, so yeah, Todd, Ivan, Krasimir, Sasho. And after that, I would say Muratov. Muratov also has a crazy hook, and I really like that style of hook because it's that
Completely different.
much, yeah, it's completely different, and it's that much drag and side based is crazy. I love
I
that
don't I
style.
don't like the drag hookers. They're like it's not. I don't know. Like I always, when somebody I saw he pulled like drag hook, I always said to them, "Don't pull like that." I don't know. I just hate the style. It's not,
Why?
like I don't know because they pull like with their biceps and with their body like this. I always tend to go to the side,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the strength where is.
Your style is more masculine. You're going the
Yeah,
in the strength spot of the top rollers.
5 years arm wrestling experience, 4 years injured.
Yeah, yeah. I get that. I also got injured like I don't know how many times on my elbow. Yeah.
And it surprises me, doesn't surprise me at all. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you said you switching up your styles. I after 2 years, um, and I was like surprised, but I'm doing the same thing on the right arm as well. So back like last beginning of the last year, I also tended to start to go more, not more. I feel that my strongest point is the press, but I'm not so good conditioned because I I'm still trying to be a top roller, but it doesn't go so good because of the this power, and this is why I hit back, bam, and here, and then get cupped in,
Cool.
and then stand up, and then it's a hook war, or I just start with the press and finish with the press. So, but for me, elbow, of course, but for me, this is the biggest problem here. I don't know if you guys have backyards problem,
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes if I
but
go
when you
too
hit,
hard,
boom, when you hit too hard, here, for me, this is the biggest problem.
it happened.
When I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
hard tournaments or hard sparring, I just have here on the pronator, like
This is crazy. I never heard this.
I
yeah,
spoke.
only that. I don't have like mostly when I train against top rollers, the wrist and the fingers are like I don't feel them like the whole day, like they're not
But
mine.
elbow, even elbow here, never.
I injured that spot like
Yeah.
here, here, and on the bone, but I have injured them. But when I train, like soreness and that, I always get on the pronator.
This is
That's
crazy.
crazy.
I have
Maybe
pain
sometimes on
here
the flexors.
when
Yeah, yeah,
I touch like this. I have pain here.
yeah, yeah. Always me too here, exactly
When
here.
yeah, same thing.
But
When I was a
you have
beginner
here.
with my friend, we pulled and like it heard a crack, and I continued to pull, and then did a training after that.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, and like when I woke up, it was swelling
Yeah, yeah. I spoke with
like
Daniel
few times.
Prokopchuk. I spoke with Daniel Prokopchuk some days ago. He came to Turin in Italy,
Hmm?
and he told me that as hook pullers, we have to live with pain. We have to suffer every day.
Yes.
Even Jordan Sonev tells, when somebody tells, I told him, I talked with him about pain, and he said, I have pain in my wrist, elbow, arm, and I said to him, how do you pull? Yeah, I go through it. I train with it.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You
have
just
pain. I train.
you
Yeah.
just have to endure it. Yeah, yeah. That's right.
Do you do you have some cracks like this? When I woke up, I have cracks, like big cracks in the
Oh,
elbow.
yeah, 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 yeah. Always, always.
Always.
My arm is always so stiff. Yeah, yeah. That's so many years of hook, and that's what it does to your arm. Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm no, I don't know, 55 at the age of 20.
But I think top roll pain, when you top roll, if you have pain, I think it's worse than hook because I top rolled sometime and when I got a wrist pain, that
Really?
was, yeah, for like this when you cup here, that's you can't even hook then. You can't even hook. And I had a thumb problem. When I go
My
like this,
God.
it hurted. It's very bad. Even
My
the
God.
brachialis, as he said, I never had it, but my friend was crying from it.
That's crazy. Yeah, yeah. When
Yeah,
when I top roll, I always like feel, I don't know. I always feel so fresh, and I'm like, why do I always do a hook? I'm feeling so good when I top roll, but then in the top roll I don't express that much, so I always go in the hook.
are you a better top roller in straps or without straps?
I won't tell you.
No, it was getting nice, to going in, and
I won't tell
starting
you.
this.
You're extracting information.
Yeah.
He think quick, He realized fast.
Very smart Italian guy. Hey.
Yeah.
But who is stronger? Okay, top roller without the strap, you have to have a great hand to be a good top roller without the straps. I think 99% of the top rollers are better in the straps. So
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think the
yeah,
same.
so we have the best hook guy from Serbia in the comments, Nemanja Grujic. Even you know him. Mattia, I don't know
Yeah,
if you know him. He pulled in the last Lion Pride the Greek distance
yeah.
of
I
Naras.
remember.
Nemanja is actually going. What is today? Wednesday. In 3 days, Nemanja will go for the number one overall spot in Serbia,
Oh,
first year, and I think he has a big, big task. Um, because the overall champion is super heavyweight guy. But he should pull also last event in January, but he injured his elbow. So he's coming back now. But I think if he is not 100% and Nemanya's entrance is crazy, boof,
who
I
will he
think.
face? I didn't heard.
Sorry?
Who will he face?
Ljubo Krstić, he
Ljubo
goes
Krstić,
in the
yeah.
finals, brother. I think these two guys will be in the finals in the Open. I'm very sad that I will not be in Serbia for this one because I have to work this weekend, but I'll watch it for sure live if I have time. This will be great. This will be great. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see a lot of. Ivan is more familiar now with the Serbian side. He's very close.
Yeah.
Mattia, brother, we will have to take you to Serbia. You eat
whenever you want, my
first
friend.
number one. You eat Serbian pizza. Number one.
And you go to Kafana.
Then you will end up like Bastian ended last event. I
Uh,
send him videos. He's like, brother, I cannot remember this. Too
but you
much.
mean like I will end up also like 105 kilos or
I don't know how this guy will cut to 105. This will this. I think this is the biggest task for him.
It will be
No
it will be like
training, no
like
match.
bro, it will be like Ryan Bowen.
I love this thing. That's crazy.
Brother,
He
I
will
don't
he
know.
will weigh in his bathroom, and do like this.
Like no, I don't know, 10 days before the event.
Yeah.
Brother, he sent me picture 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. 115.
15.
Oh my God. He has to cut 10 kilos. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Bro, it's 10 kilos, it's nothing.
Look, at his weight, he's not shredded guy. So you say, it's very hard. So I think it's possible. I think he knows what he's doing. But
The
let's see.
main reason, the main reason in Turkey that I had problems, is because everybody from 90 kilos came down to 85. Who come after I asked him to pull in.
This
I think you think he's doing that?
I don't think so now because he's eating clean now. He's
Yeah.
looking out.
I
But
think
I think
from
before he
Turkey
did
he is
this,
85. From Turkey he is 85. Like he told me like 3 months ago he dropped down to 85 and he's consistently holding that weight. But other guys that I saw them, bro, I had a guy that I beat in Italy. He come from a sauna and he was like this, and I said, "What's what?" I fought him in Italy, and he
oh,
was like
sorry. I
bigger.
think we died alive. I don't know what. Refresh the page.
So let me check.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
okay now.
oh yeah. I can see it now. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it now.
Um.
Yeah.
So Nemanja said, "Thank you for the support, Nemanja, brother. I'm very sad
He
that
will
I will
win.
not be there." He said he's rooting for Ivan, but the Italian guy looks very nice.
I hope that I am also strong and not just nice.
Thank you, Nemanja.
Kirsten, I don't know if you missed it. I said that you are fat and that you are cutting to 85.
That's the
This is
most
very
important.
important part of
Yeah.
this stream.
The most important stuff part of this stream is that
But when you see his arms,
it's crazy. It's so hard to grip. Yeah. It's a crazy build. Yeah.
for
He
85,
was like, no, he was comfortable to me. I don't know why. Maybe the big hands are comfortable to me, but when I grip up with him, it was okay. I didn't have, problems in the setup or anything. Even
Uh-huh.
Zaza, and Zaza had like maybe thicker hand than than Kirsten.
Philip got cancelled. Everybody was excited to see. He's very talented. He's 18 years old.
18.
He's also started super young. I think 12 or 13. He started with arm wrestling. Comes from Hungary, and his name is one moment.
Oh,
I know
they say
him
in the
as
chat that the
I know
stream.
him as Johnny Boy, but his name is Mark Jonas. Yeah,
They say in the chat that the stream is lagging. I think stream stop. They say.
brother. What is? Look at this. From me, custom stream live service, a full connection.
Refresh only, and
Kirsten, brother, I think your internet is not good.
yeah. In Malta, they don't have Wi-Fi.
In Malta, internet is a little bit, difficult stuff. Guys, so 30 people in the stream. Now it's good. Special
Okay.
forces. Special forces too. This is Devon Larratt, I think, but undercover.
He's like some spy right now.
So, like I said, we have the opponent for Ethan. It's gonna be Mark Jonas from Hungary. I don't know if you know this guy. He's junior, junior and senior Hungarian national champion. Very strong. And in Hungary, at 75 kilos, super good pullers. So he is very motivated. He faced actually Ethan. This is why Ethan is so confident. He faced Ethan, I think, 2 years ago, and Ethan beat him. So Ethan is confident, but we will see. Also, both guys hook, but they don't pull hook like you. They pull hook like this, So
Ooh.
they will get stuck here, and
Sasha Andrea Hook.
you
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
you saw Anthony and the Italian dude. Sorry, Domenico.
Domenico Randazzo. Yeah, that
Domenico
crazy
and
strong.
Anthony, the two guys. I called first Domenico, but Domenico hurt his elbow because he's
Yeah,
a
he got
hook
injured.
puller.
Yeah,
so
he got
so
injured against
Nico, you
Anthony.
know
Yeah.
that bald guy?
Nico has like some
Nico,
big,
Nico,
long
Nico
curly
is
hair.
opposite of bald, brother. Nico has Nico has a bush on his hair. Look at this guy.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that video.
Very strong
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
very
yeah.
good guy.
And
I'm
he's
very
young.
excited
He's
for
very,
him.
very young, very strong. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm excited to see him in the future as well. But we will see. Two very interesting guys, young, both very motivated. Podcast will be tomorrow. I'm very excited. They will for sure do some very very interesting talk. Nemanja, Alexa, pay bills for your internet, brother. My internet is perfect. So it's probably you and Kerstin only having
Hey,
problems here in the
just
stream.
leave.
30 people watching live, only you guys here have some problems. Um, so even which match for you is also interesting beside your match?
Peter and Sandis,
Who do you
and
got as a winner there?
yeah, Peter, of course, he's my buddy.
Really? Because he's your buddy, or you really think he will win?
I think he has the chance now. He he gained a lot in strength, in weight, and the only way that Sandis, I think he will win if he loses his hand but keeps his pronation, and on endurance. Other things, I think no. That's the only problem for Peter. But I think either the press, something like that, because I saw videos from Sandris. He was like focusing, doing some press movements, hook movements, and I think that is, his main target to hook him. I think he will try first round maybe in top rope, and he will see that doesn't go well, and then in the straps he will go to press or something like that.
But true main event match, really.
Yeah.
I'm crazy excited about this match.
That's a crazy main event. Yeah, yeah. I can't wait for that match. I also really look forward for that match, and I also think that Peter is going to win. Yeah, He's looking big, strong, and yeah, he's looking very solid. I saw some videos of him sparring, and oh my God, he's looking good.
Yeah.
He's looking good. And also, I can't wait for the match between Kirsten and Tom. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be
Same that,
interesting.
same.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really interesting, and I really don't know who is gonna win that match. Both guys are very strong, and of course, I'm gonna root for Kirsten. He's my friend, but Tom is a very strong puller, crazy
Yeah,
top rope.
he's strong, but he has an explosive start, from the
Yeah,
top when he
if you stop
goes.
him, maybe there is a yeah, you can
Yeah,
do very something. You can do something. But of course, I'm gonna root for my friend Kirsten.
same Kirsten. I think he will win. Kirsten is a great puller.
A lot of people, let's make Kirsten happy a little bit. A lot of people after the video, Kirsten um Kirsten posted today with the 52 kilogram back pressure. Man, I think I got over 5 messages, 6 messages, people texting me. Oh, Kirsten looks very strong. I think he'll beat Toms and stuff like this. So, but what do you guys think is the way to go for Kirsten? How do you see Kirsten win the match?
Yeah, I think that Kirsten has to like somehow stop the initial hit of Tom. I
But
don't
stop it.
know.
But stop it hitting back as well, or
No,
stop
I'm
it like this.
think that I'm
I
think
think here.
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think that Kirsten is gonna be able to contain like here. Maybe it's gonna stop like here because Tom has a very good start. But if
I
the
think
stop happens, it's gonna be I think here.
I think Tom's center is crazy strong for a
Yeah,
tall guy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it makes sense what you guys are talking, 100%.
yeah.
But how will Kirsten turn it from here? Okay, Pop, he stops here. What now?
Yeah, Kirsten can also pull with his wrist knocked back,
Mm?
So I can see a chance of him taking the match like here, but with a knockback wrist, only with pronation, and it's
If
gonna be
he is
hard.
palm up, if he is palm up, he will lose. He he must not either be like this or something like this, but not here. If he loses his pronation, it will be over.
Yeah.
When I saw Toms even against Oleg Jok, against I don't know who he pulled, Artem, because I watched all of those.
Yeah,
He,
Artem.
he pulls like this. Even if he keeps his pronation and pull to the side. That is good for him. When I
Mm,
watch him, he does that great, and he's explosive, very explosive.
mm, mm. But he hits like, he doesn't hit
Yeah,
back. He hits poof, sideways.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
why I can see somehow of a stop from Kirsten because if he like hits sideways, I think that he's gonna hit the strongest point of Kirsten like here. Kirsten has a very good bicep and yeah, I think that he's gonna have a chance to stop the match in the losing position and then prone it back, but with a knockback wrist. But he must protect his pronation, definitely.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or if he manages to catch him here and bring it back to the center, here if he goes in a hook, I think he's good here.
When you lose your wrist, there's no hooking.
Okay,
If you lose,
makes sense. Yes,
yeah,
yes,
when
yes,
you
yes, yes.
loses your wrist, it's bad. Even when I go hook and I have a hard match, I try to top rope. I can't top rope.
Yeah.
Like
You have a point. Yeah. Good
if your
point.
hand is blown or your arm, you can try everything, but it's not it's not useful.
Yeah.
Um, Other than those two matches, um, Martin
That,
and Bastian.
yeah, yeah, Martin, yeah, that guy is, like he's looking like very strong. I saw him with Peter, he's like looking very strong, but I never saw him pull. Maybe I saw him with Sandri something. I saw him with Peter on Europeans, I think, or no, in Bosnia,
He
I
went to
think.
Europeans last year.
No, I watched the live everything.
Okay. He pulled with Nemanja. Nemanja had a good match with Nemanja lost on the fouls.
Yeah, I think I don't remember that match.
I don't think that Sebastian has such a good inside hit like Nemanja, but we will
I
see.
don't know that other guy.
You don't know the French guy.
No, I don't know that.
He's very all around. He can pull everywhere. Very, very strong. And he pulls in 110 and Martin pulls at 100 always. So they meet
Yes.
now at 105, you know. I think Martin weighs he told me 104 or something like this, but he looks like a bull, brother. 104. I weigh 102. I will look like a kid next to him, I think.
Yeah,
So,
I will try to get at least 184, 85.
yeah, you are also at 80, yeah?
Yeah, 81 something, 82, something like that.
Mattia, you're around 85.
Yeah. I actually never did a weight cut in my life. I always been in my 85, but like growing up, I got up in the weight class, but I never went down on purpose. I always been in the same weight class, and I've never done a weight
Yeah,
cut.
same as me. I always done that. I don't know how to weight cut.
Yeah,
What if something goes wrong and I lose and I will blame myself and I go with it. One day,
yeah.
when sometimes I was measuring myself, I think it was in Bulgaria, and if I got my clothes, you know, out of me, I would have entered, I think, 70 kilo category. That was a few
Oh
years
my
ago,
God.
and I forgot to to take off my clothes, and I ended up in 78.
It was all for nothing.
And that's why I don't want to cut. I don't know how to. If I can water cut, I can at least cut from 80 to 75,
Yeah.
and in like 12 hours, I can be 80 kg and I can dominate that class for sure. I see everybody does that, but I think that should be, not allowed.
But how
Yeah,
can you cannot there's no way of you controlling this.
it's hard to control. Yeah.
I mean, there is no way you
In
cannot.
amateur boxing, I think, because my friend was a boxer, he was telling
Okay.
me, they have like fights. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they have fights. Friday they measure. My friend tells me if I eat and I gain weight, then he tries to cut something down. I don't know what he does, like every day they measure them. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But in all matches, even Mirko Krokop said about that. Maybe he was talking about that. They like uh they are 105 and then go to 5 in 995. Vasil Bakočević does the same. 90 kilos, he drops down to 78. That's
Yes,
killing your
brother, but
body.
this is fighting, and fighting they're doing weigh-ins 2 days before, 48 hours before. And
24 hours is enough to get back your weight and your strength. 12 hours is enough.
but what do you want to weigh fighters before the fight?
Yeah, that's like 2 minutes. It's not
Okay,
what.
okay. And let's imagine now, okay, you and Mattia, okay, this sport is not so huge yet, but
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
let's imagine you and Mattia pulling at 85, okay?
yeah.
And you weigh before the match. We do the weigh-ins, and Mattia weighs 88 kilograms. What should we do? Cancel the match? What should we do, brother? You know,
Yeah, but I
this is why it's
no,
not doing like this.
we shouldn't cancel the match. But from Matthias' perspective, from Matthias' side, that is disrespectful because he couldn't make weight. You
Mattia,
get me?
why?
why didn't I? I'm sorry, Ivan. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. Too
Because
much, too much pizza. I don't know.
when they have like title matches in MMA or something like that, if he doesn't make weight, it isn't a title match.
Yeah, I know, but still, I think,
Yeah,
I think people pay money to watch something, you know,
yeah,
and if This is the thing, brother. You know, in arm wrestling we can do it,
Yeah,
but as soon as money gets a little bit more involved, and we have
Yeah, it's hard to control. Yeah.
that's the problem.
100,000 people buying the stream, brother. Imagine they pay because they want to watch you and Mattia Pool in 5 years for 185 kilo championship. We bring titles, everything, promote the fuck out of the event, and then Mattia eats too much pizza, and we have to do it a normal match. No, no
Why?
titles.
Why it's always me?
Yeah, you're right about that. Big money is involved and everything. But if we are professionals, we should be professional. But even for example, I think in WAF, for example, WAF lasts like 4 or 5 days, I think, when it's Europeans
Yeah,
or worlds.
yeah.
Yeah, you mean the right arm is maybe like on the last day? I don't know. You
Yeah.
imagine I am 85 and I can comfortably drop like to 75 maybe. And even if I do water cut or everything, if I do, and I weigh in say Friday, I don't know what's the day before Friday called. I forgot.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday, yeah. Imagine we weigh in on Thursday and I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to get back my weight. That's too much.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. But I never saw this so much in arm wrestling, honestly.
Yeah, they don't care. I saw some sometimes when they talk about it, but they don't care.
Mm. But guys, Devon and Patrenko, now
Yeah,
Devon was looking like he's dying. He was normally,
I saw.
functioning. He was walking and
Yeah,
stuff, and he comes to the restaurant, and we were sitting with Neil, and he comes to the restaurant and sits down, and Neil orders milkshake, and he drinks like this. Ah, so good. And Devon is like,
he was
and
at
then
least
one and then one was
10
dying
kg,
inside.
10 kg heavier than him for sure.
he was minimum 10 kilograms heavier.
Minimum 10 kilo,
Minimum.
yeah.
Yeah.
Minimum 10 kilo.
He
That
came to
cut
the
was
stage,
crazy.
brother. They looked two weight classes difference.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Super heavyweight.
Man, really. But Devon has this huge frame also, and he looks
Yeah.
heavier. Even if he were 85, he would look like 115
Yeah,
kilos.
long arms, super tall. Yeah.
When I saw him in Turkey, he looked very slim, when he was doing that fasting and things. I don't know. I have a picture with him. He looks very similar. But in Swiss, when he pulled Peter, my friend took a picture with him. He looked like this. I was like, what did he do? He
He
was
has the
then maybe
ability.
here. Then when he was like 100 kg, and he didn't look, like a human.
I don't know. Now at 145 kilograms, I haven't saw him live, but he looks like his head is like this.
Oh my god.
Mate,
Yeah.
actually, you have a huge head, brother. This was what
Everybody tells me that. Yeah.
when I saw you live, this was the first thing I saw. It was like, wow, big head, brother.
Everybody tells me that, and I've got a friend of mine that actually measured my circumference of the head, and it's
My
was
friend
it
wrote me now,
59?
like 30 minutes ago. He said, "Who is this guy? Is he 100 kilo on Messenger?" I don't know.
No, but Mate, your head not like this, but like this, brother, is big.
I'm like a big egg. I don't know. I don't know. All the food that I
It's
eat is
about the
going.
hair. It's because of the hair.
Yeah. I saw like a guy in the chat that is telling like Mattia promised that you're gonna shave if you lose, but I cannot do that because my hair like make me 3 centimeters taller at least. So I'm gonna be shorter if I cut my hair.
That's not your real height, in the photo.
I know that.
Brother, I would
But it's
have to do the
nice.
picture. I would have to do the picture like this. I cannot, because in the picture you look to the front. So I would have to set the picture like you're lying like this, so it looks like this.
Yeah,
This is why I put.
it's gonna
Maybe
be
maybe
fun.
even I lied. I maybe like 189, something like that. I didn't measure for a long time, and I was sure that last time, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I was 188, and I wrote to you like that. something like
Yeah,
that maybe.
don't worry, man. In
Yeah,
the live
it's
stream, it's gonna be fun because it will be
yeah.
like you're gonna be here and gonna be here like this.
Imagine I saw that that like pro athletes they lie about their height. They lie about their height so much because I'm 188, 189, and when I get to famous athletes, they are like 194. When I stand up to him, we are like the same, maybe 1, 2 centimeters max.
Yeah, many athletes lie about they are. I don't know
100%.
why. Yeah,
I don't know, maybe like Irakli, what is his height? 195, I think.
yeah, maybe
Something
something
like
like
that.
that.
This is
I
Yeah.
saw him in Turkey. He was like my height, and I said, "What is that? That
not even your height,
What is
brother. Irakli is smaller. You know who is also
smaller?
lying? You know who
Who?
is also lying about
Who?
weight? Height. Hermes is not 188, brother. He is smaller than me, and I'm 185.
Wait, I will show you a photo. Let me see. We will
I
check
can't
now.
say that because everybody looks tall to me, so I don't know. I really can't tell. I don't know. Everybody looks tall.
My friend, no. We have I have a picture now. Let's see. Let's see the height. You and Kirsten are same height.
Yeah, yeah. We are about the same. Maybe my hair
Hey, here
make me
he
look.
looks
Look,
here he looks
look.
very tall.
Here is
Maybe
Levan.
he
I
is
don't
my
you
height.
look.
Yeah.
Can
You
you
are the
see it?
same height.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Levan, same height.
Same height. Yeah.
With who else? Who else? I don't know where to find the photos.
Brother,
Yeah,
look
with
at the
Levan, I
head.
was same height.
The
Here is
head size
Hermes.
difference between me and Hermes is crazy, brother.
Look.
Oh my. Yeah. Hermes here, and yeah, you're taller. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, but
Yeah,
he
I was.
stands
Definitely. Yeah.
he stands like this and you stand like this.
Yeah, but
Even challenges arm wrestlers when he I read the comments from Drew. Drew is legend. He
yeah,
says 20 pounds head.
you should show up in high heels. Yeah, definitely. Oh my God.
Hey,
Maybe
this is
with
very
high heels.
important thing. Do we need platforms? But no bullshit now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. Yeah,
Okay.
I will give up my strategy. I don't care.
No, I mean, of course. Why not? Why not? I mean, everybody, all hook pullers are comfortable when you are high, you know.
Yeah.
So we have
I
the drop. Pow.
I
I
tried
don't.
actually for the first time the step in the super match. I never tried that before, and I felt really comfortable. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
think that I'm gonna use that again
Great.
Why didn't you pull in 2023? I think in Italy.
in Italy in the super match.
Yeah,
Yeah, in that competition, I had injury in my elbow on the right
but I
hand.
think you pulled juniors or
Yeah,
no?
I pulled junior. Yeah. But after that, I had some after pulling after the competition, and I was completely devastated. Yeah, my arms were fucked up big time. But yeah, I didn't want to risk too much in going to the seniors. Also because there was Coach Ray in the 85 class, and I didn't want to risk too much my elbow. So yeah, I just said like I don't know, let's go to the juniors and bully some youth guys.
But brother, I think you will be good match for Coach Ray next year.
I will. I
Yeah,
really
same height,
would like.
same arm height, same weight.
No, I actually think that Coach Ray is slightly shorter than me.
He's
I
short, but
think.
he has like these monkey arms, brother. His arms are like
Yeah.
very long.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
what I saw at the competition now, when you hit you when you pull hook guys, poof. Oh, or I should not say this, baby.
I know
Even close
everything.
your
Go ahead.
ear,
Go
brother.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, no, I know everything. I saw everything. You can't
You
tell
saw
me
everything.
something that I don't know.
Hit
I'm like an open book.
you hit and you really attack the rotation by hook
Yeah.
guys, you know.
Yeah.
And Coach Ray is famous for in holding here, yeah. So
Yeah.
if you manage to get this, let's say a little bit higher, maybe even now you can beat Kersten. after your match told me you would probably beat a lot of very high level guys right now. He told me, actually, Kirsten, write down in the comments who do you think will win. I don't want to say no bullshit now and then say I'm lying. So
Yeah, I believe that I don't wanna look arrogant, but I believe that on my left hand I can beat him right now. On my right hand, I don't know. I maybe will need some training.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Kirsten?
No,
Coach Ray,
Coach Ray, yeah.
can be
I
very
thought
interesting.
about me, bro. I thought you were talking about me. I don't even pull with my left. What is this?
Only right hand puller.
Yeah, on the left I'm a top roller.
Really? So
Yeah,
like giant pumpkin for the right hand.
yeah, yeah. I train it, but it isn't, growing like the right. My right is like 80% stronger.
Yeah, no.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I pull like 50 kg like this on biceps. Here I don't even hold 40, like 30, maybe
Oh
something
my
like
God.
that. Yeah, on side, I don't want to talk. If I pull 60 or 70 on the side, on the left I pull 30.
Half of the weight in on the side.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I just forget the left. I pull right, right. If it's time for the left, I pull it. If it's not, I don't even pull.
uh,
Yeah. I think that I have like maybe 10% more side on my left arm and 5% more pronation on my left arm. My left arm is overall better because when I had my right arm injured, I could only train with my left. So my left arm progressed a lot in that year, and my right arm stayed there pretty much.
Same as me because I had a car accident and I had like
Oh,
I was like here, with stitches and everything.
yeah,
And
yeah,
when I trained my left, I had pain here, everything.
yeah.
And I just stopped, and always right, right, right. And when my
Yeah.
left got well, I didn't train. And when I pull in a hook, I have like a pain here,
Hmm.
too much pain, and I just let go. And I don't
Yeah, yeah.
even want to train my left.
Yeah, if it's not conditioned after some years of
Yeah,
resting, it's not gonna respond well on the table either.
yeah. For the
have
top row, most of the time I pull good, with my friends, with my sparring partners. But when I go to the tournament, I don't know. I can pull sometimes good, sometimes bad, but mostly bad, and I just I pull for fun.
The,
have
the
a very interesting
party
question.
armor,
Hey,
Yeah,
the
party arm.
party armor.
Um, Alex, what is the ruling using the platforms? It's only is it a big height difference? It's height difference, and for people pressing or hooking, it's very important to have the height. So this is why we also will have some girls, so maybe they also need the platform. But what I wanted to ask you guys is this famous. Okay, in tournaments it's not so often now, but in super matches we see it a little, not so much, but we see it. Um, and hook pullers are antichrists for king's move. Do you guys have you ever faced a guy in with a strong king's move which when you had problems or no?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually did face not in a competition,
Mm-hmm.
but with some friend of mine, some sparring, and yeah, the King's move is a problem. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That because in my attack I really attack the pronator. Yeah,
Mm.
if I'm against a very strong king mover, it's gonna be a very hard time for me to having that rotation here. But I have a press, so not that much. But it's definitely worse than meeting a normal top roller.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hard because you have to have like this pronation from the top,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
pin him because they always focus on that, and the fingers. And even if you go like this, I don't know. You have to be like 10 times stronger than them to go down. It's easy to go like
yeah,
this,
yeah, yeah,
more
yeah.
easier than to go down.
Yeah, because their shoulders rotate like this, and you can't really, take that pronation from them, it's
I
hard.
have pulled with Christo. Yeah, Christo is something like that, bro. I pulled like in Montenegro with him, and we pulled with a strap. It was okay. I pinned him down, you know. And when we got in a strap, he just came like this,
Yeah,
holding, trying to move him. My shoulder, everything
impossible.
started to hurt, and I just let
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
You have
Christo
to
is
you have to be very strong to put him here.
yeah. He's crazy strong. Has a crazy sticky King's move. You can't really get him out of the position. It's crazy.
King's Hook.
King's Hook, yeah. King's Hook because it's like this. Yeah. Now I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
it's on bicep, you know. It's holding like this. It's hard to open him.
But for Christo, this whole thing, with the chop and stuff, is very strong.
ulnar deviation.
Yeah. Oh, looks
Yeah,
good.
I have that on my left, you know, the chop. I don't have it on the right. I don't know
Really?
why. Sometimes when I pull, I just go like this in the left, but on
Like
the
this.
right, I'm trying it and I'm all just always like pushing, you
Pushing
know.
down now.
Yeah.
You know who has this very good? Alexander Teliatnik manifesto.
Oh my god,
He's
that guy's
Yeah.
crazy
this,
strong.
but he showed us very good exercise, and he's doing this at home on the table, like with this very very thin like the peg, something like this.
Yeah,
He does it like this on the table like this. He leans really down to follow the weight to pull him here, and he does it like this, and for him this is very strong, very strong.
yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
some pictures of him training with Kurdecza now in Poland.
Oh my god, he has yeah. That hook off is well, it's very strong. It's very his rotation is very good. His wrist also is very good. I like his style. Yeah, he's a very good puller.
If he manages to fix his stuff with WAF, I think he will be a big problem for
Yeah,
all of you guys in 85, eh?
definitely. Yeah.
85?
Yes.
He came down again to 85.
Yeah, he should pull Thomas actually at this event.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in the 85.
But he
Okay.
was like something like 1995.
He was 92, 91 when I saw him in Prague 1 month ago. But he cuts with no problem. He's like super tall also, which
Yeah,
was surprised me so much. I didn't expect him to be that tall. I'm very excited. I'm very excited of if I mean, a lot of people work to get him back. Such a talented athlete. If we manage to do it, will be very great to have him in Lion Pride, because I think he is top 5 in the world, honestly, in 85 kilograms. So
I agree. Yeah.
we will see. We will see. Biggie Joe, great podcast. Thank you very much, guys. Do you have some questions for each other? Ivan, ask something interesting to Mattia if you have.
I don't know what to ask him.
I have a very good question if you wanna think about it before.
Yeah, ask me. Go.
Do you prefer to be top rolled on the first round or on the last round?
The first round.
Okay, perfect. It's gonna be like, oh my god, here.
Yeah, but if you said it, you have to do it.
I'll keep my
But
promise. Yeah.
don't
Okay,
uh,
okay, okay.
don't do this with Macedonian people. I have my very good friend is Macedonian. If I tell him something, I have to do this. So don't you cannot say something and not do it.
I have to not forget. I have a very bad memory, so the day of the competition, please remind me because really I forgot everything.
When we come, I will announce you. When you come to the stage, I will come to you and I'll say, Mattia, first round, top row.
You can announce
If
me
he
as
does top roll, and then his waist will go back like this.
it's gonna be like top row versus top row at the end of the day.
Yeah,
This will
and,
be great.
and then
Like
everybody is expecting hook war, and then we go top roll.
then you go and stop in the center like Devon and Levan first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Last question. Let's talk about something else again and finish the podcast. Um, of course, Mattia, I don't want to. I mean, I know your answer, but will Hermes manage to beat Levan or no?
Well, that's a very good question, and my heart says yes. My head says maybe not. I think that it's gonna be a completely different match compared
Mm-hmm.
to the last one they had. They
Mm-hmm.
both learned so many things, and Hermes got way stronger in some points, but also Levan is gonna be there in with some different strategies. So yeah, I'm really going to cheer for Hermes, of course, but maybe I'm gonna say like 60-40 for Levan.
Mm-hmm. 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 Even what do you think?
I think that 11 will win because Hermes, yeah, he got stronger, but he doesn't have a big hand. Levan is much bigger weight. He won't be stupid. He won't be like before 180. Maybe he will be 165, 170. He will have strength. He knows. Yeah, he knows that Hermes is focusing on his cup. I saw him working with the multi spinner and that. He will just and only because of the big hand, it will open. How much you train your cup?
You
I
think
have
no
I
chance
have
to contain this, eh?
Yeah, because I have a friend, like he's 150, 160. He doesn't train. I train like uh 1 year and he comes and it's still difficult to hook him. And I say to myself, how I train, he doesn't train. It's his, natural genetic. He's good, he has everything. Plus the side pressure, it's big. You saw like 160 biceps clean. Who can do that clean? Dennis does that, but 170 in cheat curl, he does that clean.
My God.
Levan is quiet, quiet, quiet. When he will come, it will be the same.
It will be interesting. I think a lot of will depend on Hermes' ability to keep center, like you said, and the rising. I think the two things he's working on the most.
Rising and cupping.
Cupping, I think even not so much, because if he manages to not lose the center, to and hit here, if he gets here and he loses the center and he hits here and he has the rising, still he will lose a little bit arm angle and then, Levin will regrip and then he will be in this position.
Yeah, but he goes with the rising, and Levan just goes like this.
It's hard
Levan
because
dot.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Don't think Levin will risk this to go
to
like
sweep. Yeah,
maybe
it's
lose the
gonna be
wrist down
hard.
and Hermes, Hermes has very strong arm down. Imagine imagine
There are
Hermes stopping
possibilities.
him
Yeah, there
here
are
with
possibilities.
Simon cracking the wrist. Oh my
Oh man,
god. I
I
think
think that I'm gonna die. I don't know.
I think I will hear Italians screaming in
Yeah,
Vienna, brother.
yeah, and that's gonna be me screaming like like crazy.
Oh, actually, this is not a bad idea. I maybe we can plan this. This will be in June. In
Yeah.
June, we did not plan anything. Maybe I come to Italy to watch this match with you guys.
Oh, that will be like very a crazy night. A crazy night. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know this is why I say I if everything goes good, I think this will be very good, very good. We make
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
huge training, and then after this we watch all together. This can be
yeah, yeah.
very good, I think.
Yeah, yeah. When we have to cheer for Hermes, we are very emotional.
Yeah, this will be good. This will be good. Um, guys, I think we drew it very long, 1.5 hours almost.
Ooh.
Great podcast. Great talking with you. I could talk with you for days. We have this one. I mean, if we start to talk about matches now, you know how this goes.
No ending.
No ending. I want to thank you both for taking your time joining the podcast. Both working and everything. Even came back from work. What 2 hours before we started? 1 hour before we started.
Yeah, 30 minutes before.
Actually, I have one last question. What do you guys work? What is your jobs, Ivan?
I'm a police officer.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That's
Police
it.
officer. Even
Yeah,
Mattia, where you are, police officers are good. Where we come from, everybody hates police officers.
Well,
same. Balkans are the same.
yeah.
Everybody hates police, especially the traffic police.
Traffic
Well,
police, brother.
actually, in Italy, young people, they don't, they have a thing with police too. Yeah.
But interesting. I did not see anywhere police last time I came. Nowhere.
Yeah.
Serbia, brother. You go 50 meters from a house, police car is everywhere. Everywhere, police.
Yeah, there is this stereotype of
Oh my
the
God, Ivan!
Italian
Now
police
I
officer.
look different to Ivan. I see police officer when I see.
Yeah, but in Italy there is this stereotype where the police officer never do anything, so you can't find them on the street because they are lazy. But that's a stereotype. So yeah,
And what about you, Mattia? You're
I'm a programmer, a computer programmer.
wow, very interesting, very interesting.
Yeah,
Very
you
Yeah.
can edit our match when I beat you. Free.
I also very good at editing, so I can do that. Good stuff, yeah.
Hey, you're good. What do you say? What do you say about the trailers and the posters and everything? I do this myself.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
bro.
beautiful
I
stuff.
have never seen, like I forgot. I was thinking about like 2 days to tell you that, but I forgot the editing, the everything, the things you share, the hype. That's like next level. Like maybe even
I
on
agree.
Engin's level, it's perfect.
Yeah,
Like
the
I'm
posters,
very
the
surprised.
yeah, the poster, the trailer, everything top quality. Crazy
Thank you,
stuff.
brother.
Yeah.
Thank you. I have actually one great video already prepared,
Ooh.
but it has Philip Salkov inside. So
No,
this is why
Philip.
Philip, my friend, why?
Why
So
did you have to be injured?
yeah, so this is why I haven't posted it, but let's show it. Maybe you see it. What? No, no, no. So wait. I will post it tomorrow, and then you can see it and be surprised.
Okay,
It's
yeah, yeah.
it's you know the videos where some crazy thing happens at the beginning and you hook people and then you talk about
Yeah,
something and then
yeah,
brother, beautiful promo. You will see, guys.
yeah,
Very very
yeah.
good
The
promo.
beginning looks interesting.
Yeah, yeah. So he carries beer, he drops the beer, and then I jump in like, oh, sorry, didn't mean to scare you. He has, you know why this happens? He has very weak arm, but you know who doesn't have weak arm? All the athletes they are coming to Vienna in Lion Pride Arm Wrestling League too, and then the music gets like louder, and then hit in, bam, and then Sanders hit Matt Mask with hook, boom. Very very big, a
Good
phenomenal
stuff. Good
video. You guys
stuff.
will see. You guys will see. Everybody, thank you for watching. Lion Pride Arm Wrestling League 2, May 3rd, Vienna, Austria. First match of the night. Banger. Will it be a hook war or will somebody go this desperation move and top roll? We will see. Mattia Vezzola against Ivan Serafimovski. I cannot wait for this one. I'm very, very happy to have you guys. Great talent, both guys, phenomenal arm wrestlers. It's
For
an
having
honor.
me.
Thank you one more time for your time here tonight. Thanks everybody for joining. And we have in no podcast until now we had so many comments. Also in Instagram, just for noticing, your poster is the most viewed poster from all of posters. More viewed than Sandris and Celes, more than any poster. So you guys have big support.
We are the real main event.
You are
Yeah.
the real main
Yeah.
event.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for watching. Take care. Good night.
Good night.
Goodbye.